spend the day with me as the mom to an 8-month-old and a 3-month-old business. It's fucking hard, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. You may have noticed that I make about a fraction as much content as I used to. Like, I seriously used to post like 12 times a day. I think that this video should give you like a pretty clear look at why. A typical day for me looks like getting 1/3 of the way through a task and then switching to a new task and getting 1/3 of the way through that before switching again. And I launched my business immediately after having a baby. I was like, oh my God, this is a content goldmine. I'm gonna have so much to talk about. Motherhood and businesshood. What I didn't take into account when I had that wildly optimistic notion is the fact that, one, I don't really like talking about motherhood on the internet. Yeah. That's because it just feels weird to talk about my kid with hundreds of thousands of strangers, which is funny because it also feels weird to not, because she's basically all I talk about with people in my real life. But I find it hard to make videos talking about her when I know that she can grow up and watch them and all of her peers can watch them. But at the same time, motherhood is a huge part of my identity. So there's a lot of parts of it that I do want to talk about, and I haven't quite figured out how to strike that balance yet. As for my small business, there's a lot of fun things I could talk about, like the fact that tariffs might fuck us completely. What I didn't take into account when I thought about all of the content that I would create about my new small business is the fact that a huge chunk of running a small business is just sitting in front of QuickBooks, biting the fuck out of your nails and trying to figure out what is going on. Okay, I'm sounding really complainy, but I need you to hear me when I say I'm actually like the happiest I've ever been. I love the challenge. I love figuring new things out. I love accidentally styling my hair in a way that makes me look 85 every day. Whenever people in the past used to ask me like my approach to social media, I would always say like show as much of the behind the scenes as you can. So much of the internet is so curated. I feel like people are looking for that real and raw content. Lately, I've been struggling to follow my own advice because my hair isn't done. My nails aren't done. My life generally doesn't look very aesthetic, and that leads to me being like, oh, well, I'll create content later. And then I don't post for 2 weeks. The only way to start again is to start again. And that was my day.